Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to this card making project. In this project we're going to be using the Painted Garden Decoupage card making kit from Griffin, plus one or two of Anna's other goodies. Now rest assured, if your memory's like mine and I forget what I'm using, I shall put everything on the blog in a detailed list. I'm just testing out the fact of adding links as well to HSN. Now for my UK viewers, hang tight, I'm going to, see what I can do for you. But at the moment, I'm just testing the HSN links. So if they work, they work. If they don't, they don't. So we'll just, it'll help you see the items in their entirety of what I'm using when I prep them. So if that makes sense. Now, they are affiliate links, so please read the details at the bottom about if you purchase through them. I like to be clear and precise with everybody. So I only get a teeny weeny little percentage if it works, and that's why they're being tested. So fingers crossed, and it just helps me bring you more videos, and it helps me to purchase supplies for them. So that's that little bit. Please feel free to share any of my projects. I don't mind if you share them in forums, on your crafty social media. If you're going to share them on a website and it's kind of like commercial, just drop me an email and let me know that you're going to use it, and then I can give you written permission. So, and then it's great, to be able to communicate with people. I can't communicate back with you on YouTube. I can't comment back. I know we have new viewers dipping in and dipping out, and I am like a parrot where I'm repeating myself. But I can't reply on YouTube because my replies disappeared. There's a glitch on my account, it's ongoing, and my faithful viewers will know that it's just, not happening on there. So if you want to reply, contact me directly or through Facebook or on my blog. Okay, boring bit over. Let's play. Now, this is a base card from the Painted Garden kit. I've chosen the one with the green floral edge, and it's just got the very pink around the tip. And we're actually going to use two of them, like so, just to prove that, we are going to do something in this episode. So this is my base card. Now, even though it's from a kit, I'm still going to take my bone folder to make sure I've got that nice, sharp edge, because the last thing we want is our card falling over. And that will give you a precise, sharp crease along the edge. And while we're talking about Anna's cards in the kits, on the back of the card it says handmade by, and this is where you sign your name or fill your name details in, etc., and so that the person that's receiving the card knows that you've made it for them. So now we can create our gorgeous inside, and it is going to be a gorgeous inside for this card. I've taken another of the base cards. Now all the cards in the kit are 7 by 5 inches, or for my friends across the pond, 5 by 7 inches. And I've cut out exactly the same card design. I've cut out the section without the pink around the edge. So you can see I've just taken the same panel from the card and cut it out. And this is going to fit on the inside of the card. So I can take off the back of my flat tape. Now you might have used a tape runner. I've used flat tape on this. So I know we've had the discussion about flat tape and tape runners, etc. before. I always call it flat tape. It's double-sided tape. There we go. So I'm just adding that panel to the middle of my card. Now that looks pretty already because it matches perfectly to the outside. But we're just going to jazz it up even more now. Now in the kit you actually get inserts, folded inserts, for you to be able to slot into your card. Now what I've done is I've cut part of that insert down, and it will fit inside the panel of the card front that we've just added, if that makes sense. Now all I've done is I've simply cut it down to fit the inside, and then I've inked it around the edge, and then I'm popping it inside the card panel. There we go, and press it down and that jazzes it up even more. And then, we're not finished. I've taken some of the flowers from the decoupage sheets that you get in the kit, and I've taken them through my Xyron machine. Now, I haven't added the decoupage sections to them, I've just left them as flat flowers, and I'm going to just add them just to either side of the sentiment in the card. I think we'll have the second one maybe about there. So there's still enough room for you to be able to write your message, your to and your from, etc. It says sending love and best wishes, and I think that's a great insert. It's just so pretty, and I love the colours. So now we can turn our attention to the front. Now the front, I think, has kind of got the wow factor because we're mixing different dyes with this as well. Now the base that we're going to use is from the Fancy French Frame dies. These are actually some dies that I used while I was at Create, and we used them in my class, and they're just the prettiest of frames. So all I've done is added a little bit of tape through the centre, and just on the four corners there's just enough room to add a little bit of tape. I've used Anna's satin card, and I've embossed them as well as die cutting, and it just looks so good. It really does. I love the embossing on the frame. So I'm pressing it down, and that's our base layer on top of the card. Now our next layer is from the lace edge dies. Again, these are just so pretty, and I've used Anna's metallic gold cardstock. I've embossed it as well to get that fine detail, and I've added 3D foam on the back. So all I'm going to do is pop this die cut over the French frame, and I'm going to try and get it straight and pop it down like that. So we've got the mixes of the gold. Next, I've taken the decoupage from the Painted Garden card kit, and I've just layered it up, and it's just so pretty. I love those colours. And I'm going to add the flowers just over the top, towards the top of our lace die cut. And then I've taken a sentiment from the kit, and it just says on your special day. It was a sticker, and I've just pulled the back of it off. I was quite fast there, and I did it before I could speak. That was force of habit. So it says on your special day, and I'm simply going to slide that just towards the flowers and between the petals and the leaves, so it kind of all merges in. See if I can, that's it. And press that down. And then finally I've taken one of the bows from the kit, little green bow. I've got 3D foam on the back, and I'm simply going to add that under the sentiment to finish off our card. Now I think that is such a pretty card, and now you've seen it put together, there's so little effort that went into it, and it matches the insert to the outside. We've got the flowers that just match from the same sheet of decoupage, so I only used the one sheet from the kit, and it's just so pretty. It stands up nicely. Now you haven't got too many layers. You've got the layers from the frame at the bottom, the lace edge die cut, and then the decoupage. So there's three layers, and it's just, might have to correct myself there, 4 layers, because we've got this little flower here, and I would say that would go in a normal standard envelope, and it's just so pretty, and definitely a keeper, a mantelpiece pleaser, a mantelpiece keeper. So I do hope you've enjoyed watching. I hope this has given you an idea of what you can do. Mix and match those dies that you've got, and they will all work together so well. Please check the blog for more, for other projects, because there's quite a few on there now. I think we're looking at 450, something like that. And you never know, there might be a special coming soon after Christmas. You never know. See how things pan out. So maybe there'll be a preview before Christmas of something. I don't know. Oops, did I say that? Okay, that's giving you a sneaky hint. So hopefully you've enjoyed watching this. And I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching. I shall see you next time.